Hello everyone, it is Sunday, October 7, 2018, and Wednesday was New Comic Book Day, but I've been having trouble with my phone, so we're going to try to do another download and see if this works. It was a real big week for comics, and some really good covers, some really good storylines. It's been a long time since we've had a week like this, so we're going to jump right into the books. First book, Death of the Inhumans, number 4. Really cool cover right there. Next up, Justice League 9, The Flash. We've been talking about DC's covers for a while now, and they're really, really good. So next book up, True Believers, one of the $1 books. What if Avengers had fought evil during the 50s? They just brought back the What If storyline. I'm a big What If fan, so I'm glad, and I'm hoping that they come up with some really good concepts for the new books. So there's that one there. And sticking with the What If, this is What If Jane Foster had found the Hammer of Thor. Next up is Deadpool. I believe this is number 5. It is. Virgin variant right there. Really nice cover. DC came out with some of these foil covers. The problem with the Batman ones is a lot of them were damaged. I was lucky to find one that wasn't, but this is Batman 56. Next up, Green Arrow 45. Really cool. I don't know if you're able to see this that well on the phone, but there's that one there. And finally, Green Lantern 56. They're all right. They're nothing spectacular. I thought they'd be a little bit better looking, but it's a good little concept. So we'll see if they come out with, other ones. Deathstroke 36, Trapped Inside the Most Dangerous Place on Earth, Arkham Part 1. Of course, anything with the Arkham name, I am going to be all over. So I'll be anxious to read that storyline right there. From Image, Crowded, Issue 2. We talked about this book that came back out a while ago from Devil's Due Comics, Little Girl number 1. This is Little Girl number 2. Kind of reminds me, that character right there reminds me of Bill Moseley's character in The Devil's Rejects. So, with the long stringy hair. So, pretty good. I had a chance to read this one. Good story again. It was good. Number 1 was good. 2 was good. So, I just hope they come out with these a little sooner. Without having to wait forever and a day to get those. This is Spawn 290 Virgin variant cover. They also came out with a black and white version, a sketch version that I'll show you in a couple of books. These books are in no particular order. From Aftershock, of course, Garth Ennis. We've talked about this. Walk Through Hell number 5. Not a great cover, but the story is really good. To me, the story is really good. Nice Doctor Strange cover there, number 6. Number 6, yeah, Virgin variant. Marvel's now coming out with these full covers like DC was. So as long as they come out with nice covers, it's a win-win for the collector. So I'm excited about that. Harley Quinn 51, the Cho variant. Again, not wild about the body type. I say that every time, but they have a really good concept, like the Joker popping out of the box right there. He does some really good covers, some real comedic covers, so I was happy to get this one. Cosmic Ghost Rider number 4. Ghost Rider getting a little hug up by baby Thanos right there. So, kind of a weird looking cover, but storyline is really good. And again, huge Ghost Rider fan here. Sticking with the DC nice B covers, Batman 56. Of course, they had the foil version. They have this version. I don't know if you can see that. A lot of glare on that right there. Cover of the week, in my opinion, this was cover of the week. Cosmic Ghost Rider number 4, Virgin variant. Thank you, Cosmic and Brian, for getting me a couple of these, because you know my love for the Ghost Rider. I think that's just a wicked looking cover, and in my opinion, the cover of the week. which is saying something because there's a lot of nice covers this week. We talked about the What If. I've always liked the What If storyline. They came back with it. This is What If Flash Thompson became Spider-Man. First of the What If. I really hope they come up with some good concepts because I really do enjoy the What If. I think it's a pretty fun story. We'll see where they go with this. I haven't had a chance to read this yet, but I am looking forward to that. From Image Comics, Dead Rabbit #1, or Dead Rabbit, as they said in Gangs in New York. Anxious to read this one as well. Here is the sketch version of the Spawn 290. Getting close to 300, and if I know McFarlane, he's probably going to come out with something really nice for 300. Talked a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, about a book called Junior High Horrors that unfortunately had been damaged and they didn't get any at the local comic shop. They did get one in for me here. This is #1. Of course, this is Jason when he was in school as a kid, Michael Myers as a kid, Laurie Strode as a kid. So I'm kind of anxious to, read this and see where they go with the storylines because it's kind of cool. And of course, this cover is a homage to The Exorcist. So I like that. I like that because I do like The Exorcist. That movie gave me quite a shock and a fright when I was younger. Cover of the week for as far as sales are going. This is the one that all the people were trying to get. It was pre-selling $20 to $25 before the release on Wednesday. Right now it's holding pretty firm between $10 and $18. Of course, that's Deathstroke 36. The B cover, and there's the Joker right there. Really nice looking cover. I was able to get a couple of those. I was happy with that. From Image, Blackbird #1. Another cover that was really cool. This is Wonder Woman and Justice League Dark, The Witching Hour #1. A $5 cover price, not wild about that, but a really nice cover right there. And the final book I'll be showing this week is from Image Comics again, Juke Joint #1. I did read this book. I wanted to get an idea of what it was. Kind of had a Louisiana voodoo feel to me. It was a pretty decent story. Not the greatest story, but certainly not a terrible story. So I'll be anxious to see where they go with this in the second book, which I will buy and read because I do like stuff like that. I mean, woman holding a head with an attached spine. How can you go wrong with that? So those are the books that I picked up this week. Okay, a really big week. And I'm just going to kind of spewed a little rant right here as it relates. We've talked about this in the past about people who get boxes at comic shops and then don't pick their books up. This past Wednesday when I was at my shop picking up my books, there was a customer there who was buying, excuse me, just a huge stack of books. He had at least 40 to 50 books on the counter and he was going through them. And I was thinking, God, that guy's, he's buying a pretty good load this week. And then when he finally goes up to the register, he spends like $30 and puts a bunch of them back in his box. And this irritates me because, everybody wants these shops to be able to stay open and, help grow the hobby. You can't do that if you are making these guys pay for books out of their own pocket and then you don't pick them up. If you're going to order something from a shop, pick the stuff up every week. I pick my stuff up every week, whether it's 1 book or 50 books. If I ordered it, I'm going to buy it. People are using this as almost like a layaway. People will come in, order a bunch of books, take the books that are super hot, grab those right away for the $2.99, $3.99, $4.99 price point, flip them on eBay for whatever the price is, and then they'll leave the other books just sitting in the box, and they'll all pick one up here and there. It's not how it works. Shops should just say, you know what, if you don't pick up your books in a week, they're going right back out on the shelf, unless you make a prearranged arrangement with these shops. And people aren't doing that. They're just thinking that it's, their own personal little collector hub where I can just put, 100 books on layaway and just buy as I go. That's not fair to the owners of the shop because that money has to come out of their pocket every week when they buy the books. They're not, that's why some shops have to close down because people take advantage of that buying a box or getting a box. The other shop in town that I used to go to, he had thousands of dollars worth of books that are just sitting there because people don't pick them up. That's not fair. If you're going to buy them, that's okay. Order whatever you want. If you're not going to buy them every week, don't waste the person's time. Don't do that to the shop. It's not fair to them. That was just kind of a quick little rant. Again, I don't know how this video is going to come out because I'm having issues. The phone did an update and it kind of threw the YouTube thing off of my phone, so I'm trying to get it back on there. So I will get some more videos out in the next couple days because it is Halloween time. It is October, and I love putting up the horror movies and the scary movies. I've been getting a lot of good reviews on that, a lot of requests for things like that, so I do appreciate that. So that's pretty much all I have today. Big haul of books. I hope you enjoyed them. Sorry about the little rant as it related to the comic shop. So I hope you liked the video, but if you didn't, as always, nothing I can do for you. Have a great night, and I'll try to get another video up in the next couple of days. Bye-bye.